Guys, thanks for coming today. I'm glad we avoided the rain. We got close. We had that storm yesterday. So for today's session, we're going to be working on ground strokes, right? So we have a warm-up drill, we have a regular drill to work on swing path, and then our third thing is going to be a game that we're going to play to put it all together. But I like to start all of these sessions with just an introduction. So I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Coach Julian Gruttadauria. Some of you guys know me, some of you are new. Been coaching for like 10 years, and as a lot of you know, I'm the high school coach for Nutley High School. So let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Andrew Saito. I'm grade 11 and I'm intermediate.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Raphael Kang and I'm in 12th grade and I'm intermediate.
Awesome. Vincent.
I'm Vincent Kang. I'm in 11th grade and I'm intermediate too.
Awesome.
I'm Bob Indar. I'm in 11th grade and I'm intermediate.
I'm Mazik. I'm in 12th grade and I'm intermediate.
Awesome. So guys, yeah, we'll get together. We'll start our first warm up, then our drill, then our game, and then we're gonna get back together like this, and we're gonna get some feedback, see what went well, what didn't, what we want to work on for next session. All right. All right, guys. We don't need our racket for this warm up drill. You can leave your racket by the basket, and let's all line up by the sideline here in the back. May, Bob, and Vincent, you guys could line up here. You guys can all see me okay? All right. And I use Raphael as my partner. And for this drill, each of us is going to partner up. And essentially, this is going to be our warm-up. We don't need our racket, right? We want to get loose. We want to get our feet moving. And what we're going to do is, it's going to be a toss drill. He's going to toss it 5 times to my right and 5 times to my left. All right, and then we're going to switch. We're going to go for about a minute, but I'm going to demonstrate with 2 to each side now, just so you guys can see. For us righties, it's going to be a step with our right, and then backhand side step with our left, and we'll catch it in our left hand. Bob, and I saw you were lefty, right? So it'll be the backhand side for you, and then the forehand side for you. So let's do 2 to each side then. 1, 2. 1, 2. Awesome. So our second progression that we're going to get to today, we don't have to rotate or anything for this drill. The second progression is going to be, Raphael's going to throw it a little bit further, and what we want to do is get used to recovering. Right, so our feet are going to be moving. We'll do 2 as well, but I'm going to catch on that forehand side for me, toss it back, recover to the alley. All right, again, 5 and 5, so for the demo, I'm going to do 2. Ready? 1, recover back to the alley, and then 2. Right, this way. And come back, and then 2. All right, so does that make sense? Andrew, how many am I going to be doing to each side?
5.
All right. May, what's a big part of coming back? What do we want to focus on?
Shuffle.
Exactly, getting shuffle, body up in that recovery. All right. And Vincent, what's a good thing that we went over a few months ago together?
I think like making sure you move your whole body and not just your arms.
Exactly. Awesome.
Keep backing.
Andrew, you can move up to these dashes. Good, and keep getting low. That looks good. Awesome.
5.
Good. Guys, that was a great warm-up. I hope we feel loose. Now we're moving to our drill, right? So we're working on our ground strokes, and we're going to be partnering up with the same partners that you had in the last drill to make it easy. All right? This is going to be a drill that's working on our swing path, right, as well as direction. Now, because we're working on ground strokes today, and our final game will be simulating baseline rallies, what we're going to be doing is a 3-spot rotation, and we're going to be hitting 3 balls at each station with your partner. Okay? Bob, can I use you as a volunteer for this one? So I'm going to demonstrate with Bob, and now he's going to get in front of me by the Wilson hash here. Here, Bobbin, this is right here. Right? I'm going to be in my ready position. This is going to be racket drill, right? And this is going to be hand feed. Right, so Bobbin's going to be with me. We're going to do 1, then we're going to back up to the second station. We're going to do 2, and then we'll back up to the third station, and we'll do 3. So that's our first one. Once this station you're done, you will move to the middle, where you'll be waiting for the backhand station. Right, so the backhand station, where's that going to go when they're done? Back here, exactly. Did any of you guys notice where those shots, where I was aiming on those shots? exactly. Right, so not only was I working on the depth, but I was also working on the location, right? And if you notice, my swing path changed at each spot, right? It was a little shorter, a little bit low to high to start, and then when you went back, all right? So once we get to the other side, partner switch, right? So when Bhavin and I come here, on the next one, I'll be feeding for Bhavin, all right? Awesome, let's get started. Whenever you're good. Very nice adjustment, Angel. Next station for you guys. So get nice and low. Awesome, good feed. That's all right. Let's move to the next station. You guys will be in the middle station. All right, students, let's line up on the backhand sideline here. Raphael, since you're first in line, if you could go on the opposite baseline across from me, you guys could line up just a little bit down. We're feeling good after that drill and warm up, right? So now we're going to put everything together, right? Most of us throughout the season at the high school level, we're going to be playing in a lot of baseline rally situations, right? So this game's called Alley Rally. You'll see why in a moment, right? In our first drill, 1, 2, 3, what we did, right? We want to stay in the alley. Now we're using that teamwork. Me and Raphael are working together to score as many points as possible. So the way to score points is we hit 1, 2, 3 together, and we each get a point, okay? I'm going to demonstrate soon, but there's 6 of us, right? So the rotations are going to be pretty simple. There's going to be 4 of us to a court at one time. If you guys see, there's gates there for those cones, and gates there by the bench as well. All right, so those will be our on-deck positions. Everyone will rotate to their left after the minute goes, and you'll have a new partner. All right, so it's going to be racket feed, no overhand feed, underhand feed, and let's see how many Raphael and I could get. We're just going to do a few points, but if you notice, both of us are going to be working on recovery and trying to give our partner a good shot to help them go, right? All right, so 1, we didn't get it. Remember, you have a full minute to go, right? Right, so we didn't get there. I'd rather it bounce twice. Notice how we're recovering, right? And that's a point, right? So each of us will call out a point. And if you notice, we got to 5. At 5 points, you get a bonus 5 points, all right? So Raphael and I just got 6 points together. All right, so Andrew, once the minute goes, which direction I'm moving? Left, exactly, right? So we'll go to the next gate. So that recovery that we were working on before is going to be very important. Bhavin, how many points do you need? How many in a row do I need to get that 5-point bonus?
5.
5, exactly. All right, so big thing here is helping our teammates out. If you notice, Raphael wasn't hitting with too much pace, too much spin. We were trying to help each other out. We're going to have a minute at each station. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, guys, so the minute timer will start shortly. Remember, feeding's going to be underhand with the racket feed, and this side's always going to be feeding, okay? So we have the basketballs here. You guys can begin. Good recovery, Bhavin. Right, if we get
Point.
5.
Point.
All right, guys, time. Rotate. Go ahead. You guys still have 45 seconds on the service line. Awesome. Great job today. Right, we worked on the ground strokes today. We started off with that warm-up, get the hand-eye coordination going, get our feet moving. right? Progressed to that recovery step within there. Then we moved into our drill, right? We worked on that swing path, right? Larger swing path as we backed up, right? A little bit of that low to high when we started. And we put it all together in that game. All right, let's give a round of applause to Bobbin, who had the most points, who had 13 points in that game.
Go Bobbin!
Thank you.
Nice job, Bobbin. The lefty came through. All right, so how do we feel? May, how did you feel about the warm-up today?
I feel good. I missed a couple of them.
That's okay.
It got more consistent over time.
That's okay. Bobbin, what would you like to improve upon in the next sessions?
Adding more spin on my shots would probably be really
A
good.
little bit more spin. Awesome. Andrew, what about you? What did you think went well today for you?
I was doing good. My forehands were fine. The backhands were a little iffy, but I can improve on that.
Yeah, I think for all of us, for the rest of our lives, we can improve on that backhand side. Vincent, what can you work on?
I think I could work on my backhand. It was pretty off today, and I wasn't pushing enough.
I think you did a good job with your recovery steps, though. I know last season we started with a lot of hitting, and we were kind of watching. I think we all have that habit, right? We hit,
Yeah.
we watch it for a little bit, but it's very good to hit, get into that recovery position. So I think you guys did a great job. I know you guys are going to be on the team next year, so one thing we do is Nutley on me, Nutley on 3. You want to try it? I know a few of you have done it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
I know Raphael's done it. Let's do it. Raphael, you start it.
Alright. Nutley on me, Nutley on 3! 1, 2, 3, Nutley!
Awesome, guys.